Ineffable Being, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, magical day. I want to tell you that you are a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Ineffable family, this is the first video of 2021, and before getting into the topic, I want to tell you that I miss y'all. And we took 2 weeks. Me and my partner took 2 weeks of this year to really establish where we're going, what our vision is, our purpose, our goals for this year. And if you didn't see the last video, then you missed that this year we're going to be posting just one topic a week, where in the past it was every single day. Now it will just be one video a week. For myself, it's two because I will record it in Spanish and then in English. Why am I doing this? Well, this was something that I really want to focus. Part of the growth that I want to create is learn how to edit videos and make the experience for you, the viewer, make the viewer's experience some better. So, with that being said, this video is all the lessons. I'm going to share with you all the lessons that I learned in 2020. Now, there's a whole bunch, there was really so many. This past year for me was a year of growth, of experimenting, of establishing myself, and I had to really think hard and bring to bring forward the four main topics, the four main lessons that I learned for 2020. So the first one was finding and creating, deciding on my purpose. So this one was so big for me because I truly do believe that if you're not creating, then you are simply receiving, right? So we all hear the brain is a transmitter and a receiver. Now, a lot of us on the planet live in a neutral state, live to where our external life is creating our reality. So this is really important because I could just have accepted perhaps my parents' vision of the life that they wanted for me, or I could have looked elsewhere. I could have looked in society. But this year, I decided on my purpose. My purpose is to raise the collective consciousness. And this was such a big thing for me because everything just falls in line now. I don't have to think about like where I'm going to spend my money or, where am I going to spend my time and my resources because I have a purpose. So maybe I'm a little dramatic, but my whole life is geared toward my purpose. I want to fuel my purpose. So whenever I think about hanging out with friends, spending money here, eating this, eating that, and studying master classes, all of these different dimensions, well, it is for a purpose. And this was such a gift for myself because now the brain isn't just thinking about like, what am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go out there and get it every single day. The second topic, the second lesson is thinking long term, or if not in terms of forever. Now, I made a video in 2020 about this. Now, this is a little bit delicate because a lot of us, there are some things that can really make sense. For example, being vegan, or for example, finding your true partner or your purpose, right? But let me explain it to you. Thinking long term, thinking in terms of forever. In my life, I'm constantly learning about science, quantum physics, neuroplasticity, neuroendocrinology, all of these things to make myself better for you. Well, there's also a dimension of my life for nutrition and financial literacy. So all of these things, why do I share this with you? Because there is a plethora, there's more mentors, there's more teachers, more books, more master classes on all of these topics than I can actually, filter throughout my life. So I had to decide, I had to really think like, well, Luis, who are you going to listen to? And whenever I'm contemplating a mentor or something that is very drastic in my life, I think in terms of forever. For example, whenever I became vegan, I asked myself, Luis, is this something that you could do in terms of forever? Is this something that you can do forever? And then, you know what? I analyzed it, I thought about it, I looked at the science, I looked at my personal experience, and I said, you know what? Yeah. Whenever I decided to have my purpose, Luis, is this something that you can do forever? Again, yes, I can. Whenever I decided to cultivate a real loving relationship, I said, Luis, is this something that you can work at for the rest of your life? These are the terms that I think about. Now, for the little things in life, for example, like, spending money going to the theater or something like that, well, maybe that doesn't apply so much there. But I have found it a huge instrument in my life when making big decisions in my life. When making very large decisions in my life, if I compare it to forever, then it really boils down. For example, and I'm not saying that alcohol or marijuana or other recreational drugs are bad, but let's take marijuana for example. If I ask myself, Luis, will you smoke pot for the rest of your life? Well, after a lot of analyzing, and then probably the answer for me is going to be no, right? Because I work 16 hours a day. And again, I'm not really like a pot smoker, an avid pot smoker these days, but I don't think that that's something that's going to allow me to get closer to where I need to go. Does that make sense? So thinking in terms of forever, thinking in terms of I'm going to do this every single day. I work 16 hours a day. I read about 3 hours a day. I'm doing all these other coachings. Whenever I think in terms of forever, it really helps me boil it down. Is this something that's pro my vision, my purpose, or is this something that is not pro my vision and purpose? And it makes the decision-making process much easier for myself. And the third one, having expectations on only myself. Well, this was super great. This was this was amazing because my birthday, May 19th, so May 19, 2020, I woke up with the epiphany that, Luis, having already decided this for the rest of my life, my purpose, I woke up on my birthday in 2020, and the epiphany was, Luis, you're going to do this the rest of your life. Water can break down rock. Air can erode rock. You, working your 16 hours a day, creating more masterclasses, more content, learning financial literacy, nutritional literacy, and personal development in the interior, you are going to yield results. It doesn't matter how much time, because you're going to do this the rest of your life. So this was such a big revelation for me because I wasn't chasing, a million subscribers. I wasn't chasing some type of financial goal. This was such a huge gift that I received, I guess, for myself, or the greater kind, the greater I am, God, that it's okay. I just have to do the things that I tell myself, having expectations on myself. So what are those expectations? Well, again, vegan, reading my 3 hours, reading the science and medical journals, joining masterclasses, creating new content, and all of these other things. Those are the expectations that I have set on myself. So, at the end of the day, that's what really truly matters, right? If we're talking about God and your relationship to God and your relationship to yourself is, in my belief system, the only thing that matters. So if every single day I'm waking up and I'm giving 16 hours to the life that I want, and I internalize it at the same time to communicate with God and my heart, then what does this mean? Then I am going to keep moving in that direction. I am showing myself and the universe what I want out of life. And sure, I may not have the subscribers or, the financial money that I want in the future, but it's a process every single day. As long as I'm waking up to do the things that I set forth for myself, then I can go to sleep at night very happy. I can go to sleep at night and feel fulfilled and say, you know what, Luis? Today you did the things that you said you were going to do, and I applaud you. I am so happy. I am grateful. That was a huge gift for myself. Now, number 4. Time does not matter if I am living my dream. This is kind of, part of number 3. But time really doesn't matter. Why? Water and air can erode rock. That is a fact. That's true. So, what can getting smarter every single day, working towards my dream every single day, without expectations, what is that going to yield in my future? I can't say that I know, but I can say this. It's going to yield more of what I am putting my energy and my time in. These have been the four things that helped me. And the last one is time doesn't matter. If you're living your dream, then probably it's a big dream. And the question is, how long are you going to work towards it? Is it your dream or is it just something that you want tomorrow? Because if it's a dream, I think dreams, they take time. And I think we can't have expectations as to when we're going to literally have X, Y, or Z. Isn't it so? So not thinking in terms of time. Just wake up, show up to your world, to your universe. Have a relationship and communication with your interior and with God is the only things that matter in this life. And the cultivation of these routines, of these habits, and not having expectations, thinking in terms of forever, and creating, deciding on your purpose, these might help you going into 2021. Now, again, these are my lessons from 2020. I see my results. I see the amount of love that I have in my relationship, the amount of success. I feel I am a success. What is my definition of success? Well, it's not mine. It comes from Earl Nightingale. Success is having a worthy ideal and progressively moving in that direction. So in 2021, we're still in January, so decide what it is you want. Let's say that you don't have a purpose. You don't have to have a purpose, because a purpose for some people is something rather large, and that's more than fun. Well, just decide what you want to do, get out of this year, out of 2021, and then every single day, move in that direction. I hope my lessons from 2020 are our guide, our tools that you can use into your 2021 and on. For myself, I know that I am always just so grateful. I'm always saying thank you and showing gratitude for all of these lessons in my meditations, in my day-to-day, and my conversations with my partner, and so forth and so on. Ineffable family, I hope y'all had a wonderful New Year's. We are in 2021 now, so we're at 100%. We're going where we haven't gone before. So I just ask that you love yourself, you take care of yourself, and you show yourself what you want out of life. Now, there's a couple ways to do it. We're not going to get into that today, but I want to tell you that you are a genius, you are special, and you are loved. I hope to see you on the side of light. Goodbye.